welcome to this episode of Monica's Place. I can't believe it's my 20th episode already. I haven't made a video for some time. I kind of changed my scrap area around. We needed to access another bedroom, and I'll show you some video of my new space in just a moment. But before I go on with that, I thought 20th episode might be a good time to just give you a little history of how I got into making these video blogs. I know that some of you are aware that I have chronic pain as a result of spinal surgery I had some years ago, and all along the journey it led me to making these video blogs. I had done some acting in my past, and I also had an 18-year background in education, and I thought those are two things that I love to do. Add that with scrapbook, and Monica's Scrapbooking Place was born. Also, I wanted to make another announcement that I am going to be holding my first online classes. They are called Soothing the Soul. Soothing the Soul was a workshop that was also born of my spinal injuries. Myself with a friend created these workshops, and we facilitated them all over Alberta in Canada. I was quite surprised when I needed to have the spinal surgery and the healing process was taking so long. Through doing some research and talking and doing some inner soul searching, I realized that in order to be a complete person that I had to look after myself first. And not to say that I had to be selfish, but I think in order to fill everybody else's well, yours must be full first. During this online class, I will try to pass along to you some of the things I learned myself. Some of the subjects we will touch upon will be creating a sacred space, journaling, all forms of journaling, from just regular writing in a journal to creative art journaling. I will provide you a step-by-step outline of how you can do some of these things in your very own home, even if you are a busy working mother with lots of children. I promise once you start focusing on taking care of yourself, you'll just be that much better a person all around, because I don't want anyone to end up with either in physical distress, emotional distress, or just simply burnt out from not looking after themselves. If you're interested in joining me on this journey, please email me at bcdoula, that's bcdoula @gmail.com, and in the subject put Online Soothing the Soul class. On this episode, we're going to do some scrapbooking on canvas. We're going to mix two mediums together, acrylic paint and paper, and I promise you, you'll end up with a project that you'll be proud to hang in your home. Mentioned in the opening, it's been a while since I posted a new video, and the reason is because I had to move my scrap room from one area of the house to another. So I'll open up this door and show you my new studio. So let's see, I'll just do a quick run around the whole room. This area here on the back of the door, my husband made a pegboard where I was able to hang a lot of things so I can see them. I find that I don't work as well with my things unless I can visibly see what they are. So this way I can easily access stickers or acrylic stamps or just embellishments. I've got rub-ons here, just all kinds of stuff. Then going to the left here, this is also my doula office. So behind the stamps are all my doula books and doula supplies. Up there, I keep those photo boxes to store cards. I know what's in each one by category. And if I've got any unique individual rubber stamps, I decided to just leave them out because they're almost like artwork, and then I can just see them at a glimpse. In this bowl here, I've managed to put all of these types of stamps, the foam ones, so that I can access them quickly. They're always in a big mess anyway, so I find if they're just out in a bowl. I can just put them on a table and work with them. I've got all of my rubber stamps on display, and I can see I brought this hutch downstairs. It was an older hutch that we had. So if I step back, you can see. And I've managed to get all of my rubber stamps here and on display. And there's a really unique way that we did this so that we could elevate the stamps in the back so you could see them just at a glimpse. So if you'll notice here, I'll move this stamp set here so you can see. There's a 2x4 right here that's just laying flat on the shelf. And under this, behind the second one, there's two. So it gives it like a stair step effect. So the back ones are on the highest point. The middle ones are just tucked behind that one. And then the bottom level is just placed like that. So this way, just at a glimpse, I can see all the faces of my rubber stamps, and I love it. The ones in the pile here are all holiday stamps and Christmas stamps. I think there's Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's, all in there. So I know they're all there. So they're very seasonal. I know I'm not going to use them all the time. And then I have an alphabet one right here. In the drawers here, there are paints. Keeping my acrylic paints in here, tracing paper, and all of my acrylic paints for when I do my mixed media work or you need any kind of acrylic paint. Down below in these cupboards, I still have room. I've managed, still have empty space to fill. Just some different sets that I don't use that much, but they're here and I know where they are. Under the window, we mounted this, I believe those buckets are for kitchen utensils from IKEA. So we mounted that along there, and it holds a multitude of different things, as you can see. And down here, I've got some mini scrapbooks there that are completed, and books for art journaling. My clock, I always have to have a clock. My computer is just below. And the printer, and of course my iPod, wouldn't be without that. Over here I have IKEA wire basket shelving. I love this stuff, it's great. I keep a shelf there full of different scrapbooks and art journals, but sometimes I'm teaching classes and I want to demo to people how to make a specific thing. So it's very easy for me to just come into this room and access them. In this cupboard here, I keep a lot of my doula supplies on the top shelf. Right down here is a lot of art journaling supplies. And down here I have my Big Shot die cutting machine, and then just more doula storage. So now we're walking into my family room, and you're probably wondering, where did she put all of that scrapbook stuff she had in her room? Well, in the last video you saw me doing my Christmas card mix, and there were two large tables in this room which we pull out when people are here. And in this big armoire, I guess I'll call it, or closet, this has been a lifesaver. It's from IKEA. So just open the doors here, and inside everything is stored in here, and I just love it. This drawer here is my most favorite. It holds pretty much everything. Adhesives, glitter, embossing powder, inks, specialty tapes, little punches, corner punches, razors, pretty much everything you could possibly need. I just started sorting my buttons by color. All of my cardstock is here, and printed paper, it's all on this shelf here. Chipboard letters in here, and more chipboard in here. So this armoire has been an absolute lifesaver to me, and when it's closed and the tables are not in the room, it just looks like your regular average family room. It's amazing what you can do with just a little bit of space.